100,000 followers on their list, if he times 100,000 followers times 30 people, you know how many thousand people that is going to see what is happening. That is the era of social media. And everybody have seen how Mazen Kanu is under persecution. Everybody have seen how the government is negotiating with people who enter communities and ransack and kill everybody. So those people who have seen all this injustice are standing up. Some of them will say, I am not Igbo. I am not Igbo. I don't like Mazen Kanu. His approach is wrong. The way he talks is not, what he said is true, but his approach is wrong. But you see them on that very day protesting. When you ask them, they will tell you, yes, I'm protesting because what they are doing to the young man is not good. There is no how you will be perfect person on this planet Earth. Even the people who believe in Christianity, they did not, even the Jews, they were against Jesus Christ, whom they call, they were against Yeshua, whom they call Jesus Christ. His own family members were also against him. In case you don't know it today. They kick against him. Somebody that they say came to save them, they kick against him. They ran injustice against him, according to the Bible story. And they accuse him of claiming to be the Messiah. At the end of the day, Pontius Pilate washed his hand off his case, even after sentencing him, and they said they killed him, and later he rise up and go to heaven. All those stories, keep it by the side, but take one thing from it. What are you going to take from it? That no matter how good you are, no matter of a Messiah that people may call you, you will still have haters. You will still have enemies. You will still have people who will be battling you. It is happening in the family. It is happening in your own family. Check your own family. Good people in so many families are the people that the family members used to tank up against. Or should I take the story of the Joseph, which they told you people in the Bible? How good he is. Because of he is successful. Because he's a destiny child. His brother can come up against him. And they sold him. From where they sold him, he became a king. All those things, if you are meditating and thinking about it, it is a story. I do not want to tell you, I do not want to tell you if I believe it happened or it did not happen. But I want you to use it to compare what is happening now.
That's it. All right. This is Biafra Exodus TV. Always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. You're welcome back to our channel. And without wasting time, Umife, I salute you. Lovers of freedom all over the world, I salute you. Genubia France, day one. This is another day. Sikambata go through no this was your you know getting on the background. You know got money in disposing money if you know, you know. But on a very, very good day, still to always stand the test of time. Everybody is speaking up now. Both the haters, both the lovers, everybody must speak with one voice. And keep as well. About Ariana. Mazen Kanu did not commit any crime to humanity. Samaneba did not commit any crime to humanity. They are freedom fighters. They are fighting for the well-being of their own people. Under self-defense and self-determination. All over the world, you can never judge such individuals. Amen. So without wasting time, Mazen Kanu situation can consume Nigeria. Mazen Kanu situation can consume Nigeria if not well managed. If not well managed. That is the truth. That is the truth. I repeat, Mazen Kanu situation, we have been saying it all this while. God want to use Mazen Kanu. We are pending Nigerian tika na chonji we na ife. Forget Mazen Kanu we man. Now we have been saying this time around. We Biafrans in APC. It's not only we, the Biafrans, are not speaking out the injustice being meted against our people, being meted against our leaders. It's not only we, Biafrans, now speaking up. The one Nigerian people, now I'm gonna grind the flag. I want to see the matter issue now. I want to get sick. If you know to Chineke, so because let us listen to this man. You have to go in one Nigeria, you know, Can you react over it? We move. Just hang on. Hang on. Let's go.
Long. I say it, and I'm very, very vehement about it. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed the kind of sin or the kind of atrocities, the kind of constitutional infraction any Nigerian has committed. Now, you have people like Sunday Igboho, who was arrested with arms. Igboho is going about doing whatever he's doing. Now, you have several kingpins, whether they are bandits, whether they are terrorists, or whether they're anything they are called, they are free and going about their businesses. Nnamdi Kanu is simply expressing his constitutional and humanitarian right. And so to keep on caging Nnamdi Kanu or incarcerating him is not only a disservice to humanity, is also a great constitutional crisis that will come into this country. Let me take it from this point. How do we explain a situation? A man who has stood up clearly that what he is fighting for is the marginalization, perceived marginalization of a certain set of people in this country.
Achom couldn't pay attention to every single word received from this man on where Napata. Only Nigeria, one Nigeria. They are now speaking the raw truth. Because they can't escape it now. They can't escape this truth. Holding down a freedom fighter and then releasing the main terrorists, pardoning the bandits. They release then they are keeping down the freedom fighter. They can't escape this truth. When Nigeria, even the worst of them all, the worst of them in the one Nigeria, as long as you know that government parasitus, as long as you know all those politicians, even the politicians all of them, they are ashamed of themselves. For all these politicians, just like this, our brother has been saying here, which we have been preaching all this while. And I'm surprised now this guy preaching and keep as well. Even in the DOS in Nigeria, they are all ashamed of themselves. Any person who put their hand, no so will contribute to one way or the other. As you only so we may have farmers not come on that today, which is the suffering of we, the whole Biafrans. You're not going to escape the judgment. I don't going to get to listen not to only one Nigeria, about a
country. And it has a historical anecdote. Now, what is the historical anecdote? The certain people, the Igbo people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, over the decades have been marginalized in this country. It is not a matter of allegation. It is not a matter of perception. It is something that is as strong as visible, seen everywhere. And Nnamdi Kanu has stood up as the only person that consistently over the years and had said to everyone,
the only person, Nnamdi Kanu has stood up as the only person stand off constantly, being constant, being consistent in his demand. We knew that person. Somebody got joined with a very, very massive force. Turn on Nigeria around. Ye Musa Kwete no name. Yesterday night, I'm going to be preaching. They are all their interests of them keeping Nnamdi Kanu inside the prison. Or they go casted. Arana one Nigeria kita. Arana ban Nigerian government now because they messed up with time. They are evil. Are committing against us. It's now hanging them on their neck. Amaziriana give them and release them as Nnamdi Kanu. Problem. I release it. Problem. Hana chose solution. Hana chose na this particular situation now. This is a mystery. When you're disposing to pay attention. Because it's not that na Chineke na Kachukwu na the near phone amen. Ochiriji one night. Ochiriji Nnamdi Kanu. We go in the Nigeria. Namadi me for job. Imegide against that. Imegide innocent people. No the wrong man. Ogeji Nnamdi Kanu we pape hante. Ogeji Biafra. We mapping the world on it. Only if for job, organize for job. So that is the angle I'm seeing it. I don't know about you. I try to know what I don't know. You want to call in a comment section. We want to message here, not to say because probably find graph we be and we all right if we lay our hands on it, we will help to promote that Eziokwu. If we're going to say not to get against Sonia Akaya Jocha, one hang up at the bomb cash, one do Baumo, the Quenke Eziokwu, or Echoreno, at least we have done our part. We need to go one in the Nobi. When I've got that can have Jocha this movement. Yeah, let's continue to listen.
Everybody, that my people are suffering, that my people are not enjoying what they are supposed to enjoy in the country called Nigeria. On account of that, he stood up and questioned the Nigerian state. So now, the Nnamdi Kanu issue is a multi-layered issue. First of all, you need to understand that there is a legal perspective to it. There is a political perspective to it. There is an economic perspective to it. There's also a socio-economic perspective to it. Now, let's look at the legal side of it. This is a man that was arrested in 2022. 2021. And when he was arrested, what was he arrested for? The charges were terrorism, treasonable felony, and managing an unlawful society.
Okay.
Now, those are the three things that he was accused of. Now, they went on trial. By 2017, the court granted him bail, and he came out. By 2022, when they attacked his house, they attacked his house in Umuahia. The natural instinct for somebody to survive is to see how he can survive. It's just to find a way to exit the environment where he was being attacked. And so he fled the particular scene, and he's fled of the particular scene. He found himself in the UK or wherever it is. And on account of that, they said he has run away. Now, the point being made is that while he was there, an arrangement was done to get him from Kenya, where he went to, and brought him back to the country. Since then, the legal issue has remained the way it is. It's not been moving forward. It's not going back. There has been a sustained effort directed not only directed by the state, but there's some political contending interests within the Nigerian state, within the Igbo elite, within the political class to keep to put Kanu down. So, in the helicopter view, the Kanu phenomenon, the Kanu issue, is one issue that can consume the Nigerian state if it is not well managed.
That is the cocoa. That is the message. I know what the problem this afternoon from our own territory. Nigeria Nnamdi Kanu situation can consume Nigeria if not well managed. We have been saying it all this while, right? Umuife have been preaching this. I'm surprised. They told me this morning, and I jammed this message. To Biafra meeting a lady, I'm surprised. I jammed this message this morning. They want Nigeria, they are now preaching our message of Umuife. I'm surprised. But about this morning, for IPOB one Nigeria, can you find out about President Linton as it hot? I have to come surprised. If I see the hot on a channel here, I see the hot preach a message of Umuife. He was even talking about Akoko Joseph now. They preach, they are not preaching it. I connect to Wago Dot. Nigerian people get not connect to Wago Dot in our message. Even though that now see that now few people now watch and now few people are watching us and how many followers. One, if I name you more, what we do is more spiritual than physical. We are one all going on with a few followers and then I watch and then a guy into one those few followers are trying to magnify our voice. Our voice ain't a gafa. When I gafa, more than there and I get Jew everywhere. One dana warriors without solution, without resolve. When behind the cook resolve and solution. Behind the cook we are impacting positively in the life of our people. Behind the cook we are adding value to ourselves, to our family, and to our community, and to our nation, USB. Behind the cook we are nation building kind of email now. When each other in the night, in the night, each other in the night, and then we are not forcing anybody to follow or to listen. Our own is to come and bring out the message, that message of truth, that message of redemption, that message of liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. I want to like Ezoku now. Ezoku is bitter. Truth is bitter. I want to message. So some message. There are people of good conscience. People of good conscience in the message. People in the nature choma. People in the asking yes, how yes, no, how no. Men and women of integrity, men and women of self-discipline and moral decency. I'm gonna like our message. I'm gonna pay attention here and they are connecting all over the world. One honor this pray like a word fire. Forget about how many people then are watching today. Tomorrow we'll speak about us more. Don't mind him, he's wasting in time. Nobody's listening to him. No, nobody cares. They have left him, they are run away. People have disappeared away from him. Now, what is happening today? The whole indigenous of Nigeria is speaking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his webinar, for his release. Once they also, just release him now. Hashtag release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. If you people cannot release, if you people can leave bandits and the terrorists, we are in them, but one you arrest, one you court. What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still doing there? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu situation is not being managed well now, Nigeria will be consumed. Message I want this message. You can like button. Share this program. If I na kuzuru neba, or if I'm muta, we're no boom kemado, women if one of our brother. I love you all from the depth of my heart. I wish you love. I wish you peace. I wish you progress. And most importantly, I wish you Biafra. Biafran Exodus TV. Always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. But to come across the way some other time, they want to go. God bless.